So we're all set to get started here. Just waiting on the actual party members to pop in. Just messaged everybody, so we should be good to go. I don't know why I have to keep changing this every single time I try to do anything, but you know what it is. It's a content stream. There's going to be problems. So, just waiting on everybody. And we can go from there. Oh. So yeah, as a kind of a side note here, I've been kind of slacking off a bit with Coffee with Conte the past couple of weeks, as I'm sure everybody's probably noticed. Just been hella caught up with other things. There's several projects, as I'm sure everybody's already noticed that I'm late on. That work life sucks, so gotta deal with that. But let me just go ahead and make sure everybody's aware. There's one of them now. How you doing, bud?
Motherfucker, you know what time it is right now?
Yes, I'm fully aware of that, buddy. This, unfortunately, is the earliest that I can ever start on a Friday, considering I work on Fridays until now. And that's just kind of how it goes. Oh. I'm just waiting on Mihail and Emiko and everybody else. Oh. So, how's everything going over there in the land of?
Come here, Papa. I don't know. I guess it's alright.
Guess it's alright. Oh, that makes sense. Oh. I don't know why the hell
No, Tyrion. Just because you hear someone in the litter box does not mean you need to go and investigate. No. Ah, oh, fuck. Chill out.
Oh, so I can. I'm a dumbass.
Chill out, Papa. Okay.
Hello.
Ma'am.
Not sure who it was that just joined. Ah, okay, there she is. Any word from Mike yet? I'm going to take that as a negative. Yeah, she said she's got a migraine right now and she's not going to be very talkative.
What cat is acting like a brain dead spaz? It ain't fucking Tyrion, because he's at the end of this bed.
I'm sorry to hear that, Ed. Message Miles' ass. See what the fuck's going on with him. Yeah, it's completely understandable, hon. You're not feeling great. You can't really blame you. He needs to hurry up and respond. Hmm. On the bright side, Emma, that is a very low one, so you should be perfectly fine after the ibuprofen kicks in. I mean, if your situation was anything other than what it is, I would recommend putting a stake on your eye like they used to, but. Alright, Mike needs to hurry the fuck up and respond.
Boy.
Still working on loading up Roll20, Xavier?
Fucking issues again, so it'll load when it loads, I guess.
Yeah. I know that feeling. I was having that issue all last night with fucking Discord. Some weird fucking bug going around kept telling me I was banned.
Yeah, I ended up just uninstalling fucking Discord and then reinstalling it.
Oh, I just use the web-based one. I don't actually use an app for it. Unless it's on
I
my
use
phone.
the app.
What?
I use the app.
Hey, why am I gonna waste space on my computer downloading something when I don't have to?
I'm lazy. That's why.
Hey, I've got it on my phone and I've got it on my personal computer. Elsewhere that I won't say on live stream. So. Alright, this motherfucker. Well, it looks like we're pretty much in the same position we were yesterday with just the two of you to start off with. So that's fun.
Oh, yay.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you can yell at Mike over at Emiko because he's still not responding to me.
No, he texted me messaged me at 8:43.
So, 13 minutes ago?
Pretty much. I really hate new smells because they fuck up my senses every fucking time.
That sucks.
Yeah, here's the thing what I don't understand is that it doesn't happen the same day, it happens the next day.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, he's playing NBA 2K24.
He can shut that shit off. He literally just
No,
started, so he's not losing anything.
yeah, I just saw it on Discord where he's playing it.
Yeah, I'm tempted to upload the one video where it was literally just the two of us trolling him for half an hour.
Please don't. Please don't. He will kick my ass.
Oh, he already knows about it.
He will send spiders after me. No.
Yes, and I'll give you a giant shoe to squish them with.
Spiders. Oh, my ass runs from him. Even the baby ones.
That's the craziest thing. My wife is dead, like completely arachnophobic, 100%. But the house that we're in right now has her to the point where she literally nicknamed a spider that had made basically set up its web on our outside table where we smoke, and she was having full-on conversations with the damn thing. And it was I don't know if you're familiar with the different breeds of them. It was an orb weaver. Basically, it was like an inch and a half long, and its legs obviously were proportional, but it just full on leaning her head down and look directly at it and lean close so she can talk to it. And I'm like, who the hell are you and where'd my wife go?
No.
Yeah, we still don't know what it is either. Like, she completely admits she is still 100% afraid of them, but something about being in this house. And I swear it's some kind of female spirit that haunts this house too, because I have my own personal bathroom and I tend to leave the toilet seat up because, guy bathroom by myself, and constantly finding the toilet seat down. I swear, is he seriously going to sit here and fucking make us wait on him while he plays that damn basketball game?
Without my senses.
I know. It sucks, but you'll get better. Such a riveting stream, no?
Indeed. I have blocked the damn nose, so I ain't taking no responsibility for this.
Yeah, if that was supposed to mean something, but I have no clue what the hell you said.
Nose blocked.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've been getting that a lot lately myself. So I know that frustration. Alright, well, while we're waiting on his punk ass, I'm gonna...
Took so damn long, ruined my plans.
Oh, that's
I was
Mikey.
gonna make some rice. Fucking do a burger, and have it with some chopsticks.
Interesting.
Best.
The rice I have no problem eating with chopsticks, but I've never tried eating a burger with chopsticks. That one's new.
And you just cut it into strips like you would with chicken.
That makes sense. Alright, well, I'm gonna give him a couple more minutes here. I'm gonna go see what the wife was doing if she was outside. But I will be back in a couple minutes, and hopefully his ass will finally fucking be here.
Nice.
Alright, I'll be back.
So, what's going on? Right.
Hmm.
Still no mic, I see. Lovely. Did you two die on me or something?
Unfortunately.
I mean, not to be confused with Revox, you know what I mean? But alright, Mike, you need to hurry the fuck up with your game, dude. It's fucking bullshit. I knew we had D&D tonight. Or that we were doing something. Anyway. Alright. Well, he still hasn't responded even after close to over 20 minutes, so. Alright, so basically, the 3 party members, because I'm sure that Emiko doesn't remember since she probably didn't take notes during the last session. All 3 party members got let off for basically resting and getting oil baths and shit like that, stocking up on their rations.
Yep.
After Eris made a fool of the Greco-Roman wrestler and battleship. Oh. So, what is everybody doing right now?
I don't fucking know. I guess I'm just chilling.
I mean, Mike, don't hurry his ass up. He's gonna have to play catch up to the party.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Eris? I know you said you're gonna be quiet for the most part, but you do kind of got to talk for a little bit because Mike's not here yet. Like I said, you can yell at him later on for it, or even right now for all I care. But
Not hear me.
hmm?
Can you not hear me?
I can now.
I said chilling.
Alright. So I'm
I'm
assuming.
literally next to the 3 blankets on his pillow.
Yeah, I know you were talking about being wrapped up in blankets earlier. Alrighty. So I'm going to assume that you guys are just chilling at the bar or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Preferably the one I didn't burn down.
Yeah, lingering at the scene of a crime usually isn't smart, so I would assume that Revox is intelligent enough to not do that.
Yeah, well, even if I'm not, I'm already dead. What are they gonna do? Kill me?
They'll alive you again. They'll pour the flesh onto your bones instead of peeling it off.
Hmm. Love to see
Alrighty.
that.
I mean, Hephaestus already laid the groundwork for some shit like that to be able to happen.
Hmm?
I said Hephaestus already laid the groundwork for some shit like that to be able to happen. And after all, you're a metal dip skeleton now.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking wish.com looking Einzel gun over.
Still wish I went for that. Like black kind of knight look with the shiny blue sword.
I mean, I can't say I blame you. We've been calling you Einzel gun long enough as a joke, and you literally do have the ability to switch between caster and melee fighter.
When? I didn't think I had that spell.
Remember when I think it was Ravex gave you the sword, and he said
Yeah, I
that
thought
the
it was a
command was
sword.
Olive Garden?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sword that gives you the ability to switch the classes.
Really?
Yeah, that was what Hephaestus wound up making out of the horns that you gave your skeleton kid to give to him to make something with. Was that sword that let you switch classes? I thought I had clarified that with you like 3 times already.
You really didn't.
Okay, well, it is officially in the open now. That sword, you use the command Olive Garden, and it lets you switch between mage and paladin.
The dumb command. I hope you know that.
Yeah, but I still gotta fuck with you somehow. Besides, I'm sure that with some inspired arcane checks, you could probably wind up switching the command at some point if you wanted to.
Most likely.
No clue what you just said, but okay. I'm assuming it made sense.
Most likely.
There you go. Alrighty. So, since you're both just chilling at the bar, your wrestler buddy's going to come up and greet you.
Wrestler, buddy.
Yeah, I don't test strength, dude.
Oh right. Oh right, Mr.
Greg.
Salt.
Yeah, you kind of missed at the end of the fight where he was telling them that the whole being pissed at Eris was an act. He was told to test everybody's strength, and that's what he was doing.
Uh-huh. Sure thing, Chief.
Anyway, there you are, my friends. How was your night?
Oh god, not you again.
Look, I make sure they use finest milk and oil to rub you up and make sure you get a nice long rest.
Who did you hear that I take milk or oil baths in? Where did you hear this?
I have friends around city.
Your friends are idiotic.
Your snake friend likes to talk.
Oh, god damn it.
Yes,
I've said it one time as a joke, and it's become a fucking thing.
Well, I mean, if your skeleton is made of metal, effectively at this point, you would need oil, effectively, to keep from rusting, so you can actually still move.
Or squeaking.
I suppose, yes.
Yes, your friend, I believe you call him Snake Fucker at one point. He say you need oil to keep metals nice and movable.
I guess that makes sense.
Greg is surprised you not try and wring oil from him.
Why would I do that?
Snake oil is supposed to be best oil for metal.
There's snake oil, and then there's snake oil, and then there's metaphorically beating a dead horse.
You have a very good point. So your snake friends say that you are leaving town today.
Oh, really? I was hoping to burn another inn down.
Let Greg be frank with you, sir. If you burn another one down, the army will come after you. I can't stop them at that point.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Kill me? I'm already dead.
There are fates worse than death.
Clearly not.
Speaking of one of those fates worse than death. Father!
Ah, fuck.
Oh.
Which one are you? The pissed off one, the happy one, or the dumb one?
Why are you insulting me, father?
Because you're calling me father for one reason or another.
Unlike the other two, I actually do respect you, father.
My god. I don't know how to feel about that. Okay. So what's your name then?
The fact that I actually have to do this now.
Yep. You chose to do this.
Yes, I did. But you don't know
You
exactly
chose
what
to
I'm
listen
talking
to your
about just
son.
yet. My name, father, is
It was what?
Ree. R-E-E.
Right, okay.
And as he says this, he's going to simply cock his head over to the side, revealing that half of it's missing.
Oh, you lazy motherfucker. I forget the comedian who does that, but I know exactly what that's a reference to.
I was actually thinking about Jeff Dunham when I did that, but that's not the joke. It's the whole. His name is Ree, and he's not quite all there.
Okay, so my first question is, what the fuck happened to your face?
Oh, I don't really think that that's important, Father. We should see the other one, the guy that did it to me. He's far worse off.
That's my boy. Anyway, what's up?
So, as the big dumb guy over there had mentioned, we heard that your snake buddy. I can never remember his name. It's stupid anyway. That you guys are.
Mahario.
That was the other campaign. It's Aphion.
Oh, Aphion, sorry.
Yeah, that stupid name. That you guys are leaving town tonight today, and I wanted to make sure that you got the best supplies so that you could make it to the next city wherever you guys are heading.
I kind of really don't need anything. It's more or less for the demon that this city has gotten horny for overnight.
At that point, he's just gonna look over at her. So this is the one that they're all talking about?
Yep. And the living has started calling her demon mommy amongst other things.
Yeah, I've heard that myself, but personally, I don't see it. But anyway, no, we, as a special tribute for you, Father, I managed to get one of the rarest horses that they have here that's going to increase your travel speed.
Oh.
Yeah, they supposedly, from what I understand, this is supposed to be some kind of descendant of Sleipnir or something they called it. Some
Sleipnir.
Some eight-legged horse or some crap. I don't believe that, but
Okay, now you're just mixing mythologies.
there's a reason for that, as I've explained.
Yeah, but you said this is Greek. This is Greeks against
Romans.
other Romans. This is Norse.
Mhm.
You're mixing Norse mythology in with Greek and Roman mythology.
I mentioned a name. As
Sure,
for
why not,
why
man?
it's relevant, it'll make sense.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah,
A descendant of an eight-legged horse. Did somebody fuck a centipede? What?
that's my guess. Either way, so the horse is supposed to be twice as fast as any other horse out there, so I figured I'd make sure that we got it for your carriage, Father.
Oh, well, thanks for that one.
Hey, it's the
Fuck,
least I
on
can
the
do.
topic of fuck, on the topic of kids, where the fuck are the other two ankle-biting knuckle fuckers?
The less I know
Relax,
about.
relax.
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah, fuck, you're alive.
Both of them are gonna come running up.
Ah, fuck, the pair of you are alive. Apparently, this is your brother, Ree.
They're just all three gonna exchange glances and just gonna like nod at each other.
Huh, that went better than I expected.
Oh, the less I know about these two, Father, the better. I don't like them.
Huh, okay. I figured I'd have you both know that they exist. I don't know.
I see that they exist.
Cool.
Why doesn't he like us, Daddy?
Huh?
Yeah, Daddy, why doesn't he like us?
I don't fucking know. I actively wish you guys were dead every 2 seconds, except you're not.
But we are dead.
I wonder what the phrase Olive Garden was supposed to mean.
Does he have the sword on him?
Indeed.
And as he says that phrase, he's going to feel the arcane energy coming out of the sword and creeping over him.
What the fuck?
And it's going to last for roughly all of 30 seconds before he finds himself dressed in whatever the fuck base armor you picked for the class, holding the sword out.
What the fuck?
That's not a normal trick, Father.
You think?
And then Rovex is just going to sit there bouncing up and down happily, seeing the transformation.
What the fuck?
That's the special sword Uncle Heffy gave you. He said it lets you use swords now whenever you say that word, or you can go back to not using them when you say it again.
Oh. I'm still processing the fact I have 3 kids. Now I've got to process this bullshit! Fuck my life!
And at this point, Ryu's just going to tilt his head again and look at the other two. Why don't you go play with Cerberus again? You can go see the doggy. I don't like him. He tries to eat me.
Yeah, alright. Fucking, what, the one that can go to the underworld, go fuck off and play with the three-headed dog. The one that can go to Olympus, go fuck off and play with the sun dude's fire horses. I don't know what the fuck he's called.
Apollo.
Was it Apollo? I thought it was Helios.
There's a couple of different names for him, but Apollo is officially the god of the god of light and music, basically bards in general. And
Yeah, sure,
Helios
go do
is.
that.
Alrighty. The two of them are just gonna pop off, and even though the one that said he can go to the underworld is just gonna follow the other one to Olympus.
Well, that's not my problem.
At which point, Ray's just going to cover the half of his face that is there with his palm. Why are my brothers idiots, father?
How the fuck should I know? I died having sex with their mother, apparently.
He's just gonna stare at you blankly. Okay.
Look, I don't even remember.
There's apparently a lot of things that you don't remember, father, that raise many questions.
Yeah, I find myself asking what I should be remembering and what I don't want to remember.
That's why I don't question things. I often learn things I don't want to know.
At one point, I got hold of the snake fucker and told him to call his god so I could point at my kids and ask, "What the fuck?"
The snake fucker. Are you talking about God Hades?
Yeah, snake fucker's boss.
The fact that he responds at all is a surprise. As busy as the schedule he has to keep is.
Yeah, well, I did apparently sleep with his wife.
Oh lord, no.
Yeah, your brothers are demigods? Yeah.
That there was a story, Father, before about someone having slept with Lady Persephone that didn't end well for the individual involved.
My sex life got turned into a story?
What's
Neat!
up?
So how have I not heard of this story before?
I don't know. It's very common knowledge around here. I'm surprised you haven't
How?
heard it yet.
How long has that story been around?
I believe they said it was 200 years or so. The last time that
Fuck.
came up.
Fuck me. I'm 200 years old?
I'm not the lore keeper around here, Father. I don't know what the individual's name was. I just know somebody supposedly slept with her, and Hades made his death exceptionally horrible.
It was probably fucking me!
Well,
Considering he didn't chew my ass out when I pointed at a kid and asked, "What the fuck?" Apparently, he's not as chill as he was when he answered, so he must have gotten his dues beforehand.
I don't know, Dad. I would still be careful. Hades likes to play a lot of mind games with people from time to time.
I don't think I need to be careful considering I'm a fucking skeleton!
Now, all I know is that he likes to take vengeance very slowly. At least that's what the stories say, anyway. You will be happy to know, Dad, that
Go on.
Well, you will be happy to know, Dad, that they did finish repairing the front of the temple. But, not
Uh,
sure how you managed to slice the entire front of it off with one shot, but damn.
yeah, let's not ask questions.
Like I said, I don't ask questions because I don't want to know things anymore. It always leads to trouble for me. You
So
keep saying,
what are you doing here anyway?
I heard that you were here. I wanted to meet you.
Makes sense, I suppose.
Anyway, they said that the horses and carriage is going to be waiting outside of the temple for you whenever you guys are ready to leave. That's pretty much all I came to tell you.
Nice. What's your job here, by the way?
I'm an attraction at the arena between fights.
A gladiator. Oh,
If
well.
you can
Okay.
dignify it as calling it that.
Well, what else do you call it?
I'm a sideshow attraction for them. I'm there to entertain the crowd while they're cleaning up the blood from the arena.
Do you even fight anyone?
If they're feeling generous, they let me fight somebody, but no.
Oh my god.
That's the shitty part about being a man of my word. I lost the challenge, and I had to accept whatever consequence they deemed necessary for it.
Hey, Casper, the not-so-friendly ghost. Do you mind getting the supplies you need while I go fucking talk to my son's boss about maybe getting a promotion? Christ, it's pathetic that you've let this drag on so long.
It's only been a month.
A bit. Let's go.
He's just gonna shake his head and follow along behind you.
Don't follow along behind me. I don't know who your boss is.
He just told you he works at the arena. it's
Yeah,
pretty safe
I know where
bet
the
to say.
Yeah, just because he said he worked at a place doesn't mean I know who his boss is at that place.
Yes, and when it gets to the point he very clearly sees you don't know where you're going, he's going to take the lead. But for the time being, he's just following behind you.
I guess I'm just gonna fuck off to the arena then. In my new black plate.
Well, since Eris is just kind of chilling out over there.
I did say, hey, Casper, the not so friendly ghost.
She can just sit there and sit at the bar while enjoying the stares of all of her fans, since she doesn't want to say anything. Basically, the entirety of Athens that goes to the arena regularly, after watching her in the tournament, they all have a thing for her now.
Oh,
But as you would say, the living. What the fuck? Alright, so back at the arena then. He's gonna kind of walk past you as you get there, and he's gonna lead you towards the back of the arena.
Before I potentially stop making an ass of myself, do you even want a promotion?
I mean, it'd be nice not to be laughed at all the damn time.
What exactly do you do in these little sideshows of yours?
They like to ramp up on the fact that my body comes back together after being broken apart.
Oh.
Yeah, they refer to me as the self-solving puzzle, basically.
Right, more like the Rubicon save for ridiculousness. And what exactly did you do to earn this little sideshow attraction of being broken and put together again?
They challenged me to a string of contests that basically wound up with them cheating.
What kind of contests?
Well, they said basically it was fighting, but because I killed my last opponent, they said it was a disqualification. That's why I look like this.
How strict are how strict is the government here over the Colosseum's rules?
I mean, it really seems like it depends on who is a violator of the rules because they have different.
Yes or no?
Do it.
How strict are they? Very or not as much?
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if you were talking to me or to him. So,
To him, because he's been here longer, I guess.
well, they seem very strict with some people, and they basically just slap other people on the wrist.
Because when my party and I were in this Colosseum fighting, the only way that our opponents died was because of natural causes onset by the fight. I didn't get to claim any skulls.
Are you meaning the Roman soldiers that died while you guys were fighting?
Yes, but I don't suppose anyone was enforcing the magic, were they? And we weren't exactly inside the Colosseum either.
I mean, you got a point there, but at the same time, I actually managed to collect those skulls.
Yeah, of course did.
Well, people always talk about how you like collecting trophies from your victims, so I figured, what the hell? I knew you were in town. Why not?
Yeah, well, if you don't collect a trophy to prove you killed something, how are people gonna know you killed it?
I suppose. Personally, I just carved my name into their bodies.
That works too. Although they could always cover that.
No, not the way I do it. I go down and gouge the bone when I do it. There's no getting rid of that.
Right, anyway, boss, who?
His office is right over there. And he's going to point to like 20 feet behind you.
Fuckface.
There's going to be a little goblin head that pokes out from behind the door. What do you want?
Your boss is a goblin. Oh.
I don't like talking, but I did.
Oh my god. Okay. Ah. Right. Yeah, I don't like the fact that my son is some self-solving puzzle for your little sideshow, especially when you apparently cheated to get him in the position that he is. So I'd like to discuss or make a way for him to get promoted to a main event, or at the very least, something a little more dignified than saying, "Hey, look what I can do."
Oh, really?
Yes. So
And
who do I need to kill or pay to make that happen?
that would be me. But what are we talking about? How much?
Depends on what you're willing to do.
Oh, if the price is right, I'm willing to do whatever you want for the kid. As far as I'm concerned, he's just here for entertainment.
I don't remember. Did Glock owe me a favor?
Hmm?
If I asked the fucking dude, whatever his name was, Mr. Salt,
Greg.
Greg, I'll call him Mr. Salt now. If I ask Mr. Salt for a favor, would he consider holding me to a I owe him a favor thing? He does me a favor, I do him one kind of thing.
Pretty much.
Funky. Okay. Um, Bree, stay here. I'll be back.
All right, Father. I'll be right here.
I'm gonna go find Greg.
And as it happens, he was just then entering the arena.
That's fucking convenient. Alright, Greg.
Oi, what is it, Skeleton Man?
Got a favor to ask you.
I must say, much respect for giant balls you have. But continue.
Yeah, well. Look, my son, who I just apparently found out is my son, is a sideshow attraction here. Little break him apart, put him back together.
You are the puzzle's father?
Oh my god, he has a name. Yes, apparently I'm the puzzle's father.
Hey, he's more respectful than the name they gave him of Ree.
Right. Anyway, yeah, I don't like the fact that he's been demeaned to such a ridiculous and humorous little job. So, I was wondering if you were able to put him to a main event where he could actually fight, or do something a little bit more respectful, then I suppose I would owe you a favor with no questions asked.
Greg can see to this, but is confused. Did you not say 5 seconds ago you did not know he was your son?
Well, my family life is complicated, okay? Apparently
Clearly.
there's a story. Apparently there's a story of a guy who died 200 years ago after sleeping with Hades' wife.
Ah, yes, we know this story. Man brought on
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
So you want Greg to make
keep.
sure boy gets into main event.
Yeah, and that he's either a main event or at the very least he's given a little bit more of a respectful task than breaking himself apart.
And Greg's just gonna tilt his head looking at the goblin. This is one Greg needs to speak with.
Apparently, yes. Don't worry, I laughed too.
No laughing matter. Greg going to
I
need
know.
long massage after this.
Well, don't rely on these fingers.
To what?
Don't rely on these fingers.
No, not enough meat on bones for Greg taste. Alright, Greg, see what Greg do. And he's gonna start walking off toward him.
Cheers, buddy.
At which point a giant motherfucker is gonna pop his head out behind the goblin. And a very loud argument is going to ensue between the two of them. The goblin just kind of snickering up at them.
Always killing.
Do what?
I can always kill him.
Yeah, that's kind of what got you guys into the mess that you're in right now. And as the two of them are arguing, Ree is going to walk back up to you and just shake his head. Rack is especially vocal today, Dad.
Okay.
Yeah, he
I
basically.
burnt an establishment to the ground and almost killed half the Coliseum fighters. I suppose I'd try and do something nice before I left.
No, not Greg. Greg is the one that you asked for help. I'm talking about the other one, Rack. He's the big dude standing behind the goblin.
I honestly didn't even notice him.
He'd be the first one to miss him. He's a fat fuck.
Yeah, well. You try not to memorize a face unless the face is important. Hell, I don't even know half the name of the gods.
Oh, it wasn't a matter of trying to remember his face. The thing's so damn ugly it just haunts my sleep.
I'm not gonna say anything about the fact you literally are a half skeleton, half flesh face.
Oh no. He's literally all skeleton. He's just missing half of his skull.
What happened to your half of your skull?
Well, that's what got me into this mess. The guy broke my skull in half, so I murdered him. Stupid
You've
fucking
not-
enchanted Morningstar.
And you've not tried getting a metal bit of that out of your face because...
Ah, that's the goblin's rules. I murdered somebody, so I can't get it replaced while I work for him.
Yeah, well, fuck that dude. Go fucking fix your face.
And as you're saying that to him, just a fucking loud ass smack is gonna ring out through the arena.
Damn!
Fucking Greg now standing over the giant fucker that was behind the goblin. We have agreement. To which he's just gonna nod.
First of all, who got bitch smacked so hard the gods heard it?
That would be stupid ogre. Did not want to listen.
Aha. Cool. Now what's the agreement?
The agreement is that Little Skeleton gets to be in main event for the next 3 months.
Okay.
He will get 10 times pay. That was just special offer I made.
Nice.
I mean, granted, it not much. Tiny Skeleton still only getting 10 silver, but 10 was as high as he willing to go.
So I couldn't help but notice that it's only for 3 months. It's only a 3-month tenure. Then what? He's back to being a little puzzle piece.
No, ogre dumb, not stupid. He say if Little Skeleton prove himself in 3 months, he become permanent.
Right.
To which I tell him, if not permanent, I kill.
Okay. Right. You. Go fucking fix your skull and get ready to go get ready to kill some shit.
You don't have to ask me twice, father.
Alright, off you go.
And he is in fact going to run back towards the dressing rooms, as it were.
Cheers, Greg.
Yes. Just remember, you owe Greg favor for this.
Yes. Fucking just call either Rivix or Roblox, and they'll get a mess. They somehow are able to find me anywhere I go. So just call them and give them a message to give to me, and I'll probably get it.
Indeed. Tiny skeletons always know how to find big one.
Yes.
He's gonna look down at his hand while he's talking too. What's up?
I need to find a way to stop them finding me so easily. Anyway. Like seriously, fucking watch. You think I'm kidding? Rovax!
And just as if out of nowhere, there's gonna be little clouds of dust that pop up as they reappear in front of you.
He's just gonna fucking like knife hand point at his fucking eyes who just spawned. just spawned out of nowhere. Like, fucking see.
He's just gonna look down at them while still shaking his hand. His neat trick.
I know.
You two little skeletons. You like sharp, pointy objects? The brother's just gonna nod.
Oh no, Greg, what are you doing?
I figure if I get other two skeletons involved in main event, and we make more money for your sons.
Sure. Hey, I mean, my fucking Ree doesn't like these two, so if you want to do that, that's up to you.
I can always make main event 3 skeletons fighting each other. Solve your problem, no?
As much as I wish that they would each off themselves, I don't want them to be the cause of the reason they off themselves.
It's contradictory, no?
Yeah, welcome to my family life. Anyway, you two, fucking, I did something for Ree, and Rick here helped me do it, so fucking I owe Greg a favor. If he calls you, just show up.
Alright, Daddy. Was that all?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. I'm gonna go back to the doggy now. At which point you're
You
gonna
were
notice the chew marks on him.
Okay.
Greg need to go see about the hand. Fat fuck's face hurt hand.
Yeah. The paladin, lay on hands, bitches. Apparently being a sword-wielding Neanderthal does come with some spells.
Also,
Well, apparently I can do this. I'm just gonna use lay on hands.
he's gonna watch his hand just completely fucking contorts and goes back into its proper alignment. Your method painful to skeleton man, but work perfect.
Well, whoever said resetting bones and fixing flesh was painless?
True. I have had much worse on field of battle.
I don't doubt it.
Well, if nothing else, Greg have to go get ready for fight.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Going to need mace for this one. Not make Ogre happy by punching in face. Stupid as is.
Thank God you hold a grudge.
What's that?
Thank God you hold a grudge.
No, the fat ogre going to be unhappy in our fight later. So I need mace. Just make things equal.
Oh, you... Okay. Sure.
Greg bid farewell.
Sure. And that's my one good deed for the day.
For afterlife, you mean?
I said day, but okay.
Well, I know what you said. Oh. Alright. So, still nothing from the asshat, and Eris is still quiet as fuck over there. Yay. You know, you think when you say something over an hour ago that people would have already known. No one else has showed up. Lovely. So, what are you gonna do now then?
I don't know, just get ready for the trip. Get supplies that the living party members might need.
Nobody else is fucking doing it, so might as well.
Oh, I did apparently turn into a sword wielder. And apparently that means I get fucking sword wielder traits. Because I rolled the stats for the paladin as well. And enjoy a 20 strength with +5.
Good God, man.
I get lucky with my rolls, okay?
So it would seem.
God. It was a one time I just rolled like 6s across the board. And like I'm just like, oh. Oh.
There we go. That's what I need there.
I guess food, thin clothes, warm clothes, water, snacks.
All of which you can find at the bazaar right across the street from the inn that you destroyed. That's currently being rebuilt.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi. Okay, makes sense.
And since that is in fact where the horse and carriage are located, you will notice this fine fucker sitting outside of it, harnessed to a carriage for you.
Where are you posting this?
In the D&D chat itself, not the voice chat. And for everybody that does not have the benefit of seeing that, make sure that actually popped up. As soon as I find the damn thing. And of course, this shit is not fucking live like it's supposed to be. Lovely. I just gotta love fucking technology. There we go. Everybody gets a shot at a nice, pretty horse. There we go. So yeah, nice fusion between a nightmare and a bicorn. Nice, pretty little fuck for you.
Oh, right, okay. Is his mane and is his hair on fire?
So his hair is fire.
Oh, yeah. Apologies.
That is what they call a nightmare. It's supposedly a horse of the lower plains. I don't understand how it doesn't hurt itself being on fire like that, and why it doesn't bother. But what do I know about horses?
Not enough, and apparently just enough.
Hey, I was just told to hook the horse up to a harness and drive the carriage for you. That's the only thing I'm here for.
Oh, okay, so we don't keep it. So we don't keep any of it. That makes sense.
I mean, come on now. It'd be kind of stupid to just immediately give you access to a fucking nightmare this early on in a fucking campaign.
Ash.
Now,
Yeah, well, nothing's stopping me from killing him as soon as we get away from prying eyes.
yeah.
Hi, Papa. You like your pets? You like your pets? Hi. Aww.
You just let me know whenever you're ready to go, Mr. Tall, Dark, and Scary.
Mr. Warner.
tall, dark, and scary. You're a big ass fucking skeleton. This is a midget, and you're in black armor.
Makes sense, I suppose. I'm just gonna assume they're all unconscious or asleep. So, 1 dipshit in the cart, 2 dipshits in the cart, 3, 4.
Oh yes, you're as a skeleton going to hurl a minotaur, another human, a snake, and a tiefling into the cart. Makes sense. All checks out.
You really gonna make me roll for that?
No, as far as I'm concerned, it happened. Because I don't want to make you roll for that, because that's going to take fucking longer than it needs to.
Yeah, and at least at this point, nobody has to play catch up. The only thing people have to do is question how the fuck I didn't wake them up throwing them in a cart.
What's your strength modifier as the paladin?
+5.
As far as I'm concerned, you have 4 party members with you, so 5 is enough. I take it you're ready then, sir?
I don't even know where the fuck we're going, but onwards!
I was just told to drive and wait until you gave direction. Just drive the horse that way.
That's
wherever you want to go.
That's a decent fucking. Wait, where the fuck am I going? I never asked for any leads about the gods. Shit. You wouldn't happen to know anything about, gods or the kidnapping of said gods, yes?
I mean, we heard about Lady Athena getting kidnapped, but I don't know anything personally.
Yeah, well, we followed that lead to Athens, and then we made our way here. Yeah, Knuckles.
Fucking Mike. Yeah, he just IM'd me. He said that he's just going ahead in bed.
Fucking.
Said he's too hot.
Let's try and pray to one of the gods. An open-ended prayer, I suppose. Like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I could use some help. I don't really know where I'm going. Where the fuck do I go?
He basically said the reason he's doing it is so that the rest of the party can actually make decisions for a change instead of him. And except for Rivox, his decision is kill it or kill it harder.
Dick. Yeah, I'm an open-ended prayer to the gods. Like, I don't really know where the fuck I'm going. I could use some help. I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
And in response to that, you will get a voice in your head letting you know that there was a marker on a map that you guys had seen recently for Alada, letting you know that there was a specialized marker on that map about shit going down that way.
Oh yeah. Let's pull out that map.
Come on, fucker.
God damn it, I make decisions. It's kill it or kill it harder. Only decisions that matter.
So on the map, it shows you that Alada is roughly about with a normal horse about a day's ride west.
You wanna?
So if you look at oh, you're not on roll 20. So the
It's
map,
still loading
yeah.
after hours.
So basically, Alada is Tripoli is in between it and Athens. It's more or less about a regular day's horse ride, but you obviously are in a carriage pulled by a nightmare, which is going to be twice as quick, so about 12 hours.
You know, fucking a lot, I guess. Shit's going down that way.
Did you say Alada?
Apparently, yeah. Why?
Do you mind if I tag along with you guys?
I don't fucking care.
It's gonna be an old-looking dude, kind of like bent over and almost in half, holding onto a cane to stay up.
Come here a minute.
Yes, sir.
Can you just lay on hands on his back, see if you straighten him out?
Well, he's bent over due to old age, but you can certainly try.
Yeah, I'll fix his posture, damn it.
And surprisingly, it's gonna actually help him, and he's gonna be able to stand at least more upright than being bent over like that, because most of the pain is gone.
Aha.
Thank you, stranger. That is the nicest thing anybody's done for me this week.
Well, you're driving us, plus you look like you're in pain. Least I could do.
Oh no, this is completely other dude. I thought
Oh.
the difference in the voice would have given that away.
Not at all. Yeah, you're fine. Fucking, yeah, come on then.
I certainly appreciate it.
Why'd you want to head that way anyway?
I've got family in Alada I haven't seen in many years. Never had the funds to actually get there.
Yeah, fuck it. Okay.
I just noticed I still have a fucking Elf Archer token on the map itself. And again, fucking cats.
Is there a lot of foot traffic where I am right now? Where the cart is?
I'd say there's fairly decent and still kind of earlier on in the day, but not a whole lot.
Right, okay.
And after he climbs up, the carriage driver is going to whip the horse, and you guys are basically just going to bolt down the fucking street.
Yeah, no.
Hi ho, pony.
Oh, fuck.
Out of character joke on that one. He didn't actually say that.
What?
Oh, I thought the what the fuck was in response to the hi ho, pony.
No, it's just like, oh, fuck.
Gotcha. Alright. Bear with me just a minute. I gotta get to the restroom. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
What the fuck?
no response whatsoever from Eris, I take it.
Yeah.
Lovely. Alright.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
It's alright, hon. I knew you said you were going to be quiet for the most part. I didn't mean you meant the entire time.
I'm and knock me out for about now.
That makes sense.
You didn't miss much. I found out I had a third son, got him a better position at his job, got a bunch of supplies, threw you all in the cart that we apparently had a nightmare hooked up to, and let an old guy ride with us because he's got family where we're headed.
Yeah, the picture of the horse that you guys are riding, I posted in the actual D&D chat itself.
Three obvious ones that ones will then will knock me out for a minute. I so did not mean to fall asleep. I'm sorry.
It's alright, hon. It happens. You are only human after all.
For the most part, all that happened with you is that you just got stared at with a lot of lustful eyes from the bar we were in.
No. Oh,
Yeah, I said since you're not really talking, I'm assuming you're just at the bar and just being stared at by all of your friends.
You were, but you're not now because you're apparently unconscious in the cart.
Yeah, he basically just picked you, Mike, the Minotaur, and the human up and yeeted you all into the back of the fucking cart.
Who's a minotaur?
The Minotaur you haven't actually in character met yet, so to speak. I mean, well, out of character you two haven't met yet. It's the dude Jordan in the Discord. He's the one that plays the Minotaur.
Right. So I've just kidnapped a dude.
I mean, technically speaking, you haven't met the human either, so technically you kidnapped a Minotaur and a female.
I just kidnapped two dudes.
Pretty much.
Well, I'll face that charge later.
Well, to be fair, they would have gone willingly if they were actually physically here, so not really a kidnapping thing.
Kidnapping described someone who's taken in the sleeper against their will. They were asleep, so...
Either way, so Revox took the responsibility upon himself to actually go and gather supplies for the party, so everything is refreshed for you guys. Now you have a 12-hour journey ahead of you to Ilata.
What time was it when we left?
What's that?
What time was it when we left?
About mid-morning.
So, question: does the 12-hour travel can be considered a rest?
Yeah.
Anything over 8 hours is considered a long rest.
Yeah, 8 hours in and of itself is a long rest, provided you're not doing any strenuous kind of activity. And since you're literally just sitting in a cart.
I'd say as soon as it reaches about 9 at night, I'll like tap the driver. It's getting kind of late. Do you wanna rest up?
I mean, if you want to, we can, but the horse is still good for another 5-6 hours.
Does the horse know where it's going, or are you the one driving it?
It's made this trip more than once. It knows where it's going.
Okay. I just don't want you to kind of fall asleep or think I'm not trying to think of people's sleep.
Oh, I get you. I get you. No, this old nightmare here has made this journey at least 100 times. It knows the way better than I do, probably.
Most likely. Oh, well, if you want to keep going, we can keep going. Otherwise, we can rest up a little.
You know, if you like, I could take the reins for you, Sonny. Let you get some rest. At which
I've
point he's
been
just
in the
gonna look
back
over at the
resting.
old man. No, the old man is talking to the driver.
Ah, right.
If you say so, Grandpa. Just don't blame me if you crash. These young fools don't know anything about respect for their elders. As he just basically curls up in the back, trying to find a spot between the hooves of the Minotaur and the actual side of the car.
Young man, I can guarantee that I'm probably a good deal older than you are.
Well, I wasn't talking about you. I was meaning him. He has no respect for his elders.
I think rarely do have respect for the elderly or the dead, so.
Yeah, well, it's a sad fact. Now that that fool's asleep, I can actually drop that stupid accent.
Why the accent in the first place?
He doesn't need to know who I am. Let's just leave it at that.
Right, so if he doesn't, then will you?
My friend just called me Rag.
Uh, Tell me, Rick, what's the real reason you want to travel to Atlanta?
I wasn't lying when I said I had family in Olada. I actually haven't seen them in a while. Truth is that I haven't seen them in a while because they're dead.
So you're going to pay respects, not see someone.
See is a subjective term, but yes, you are very much correct.
Right. Wait a minute, you're blind?
Hmm?
You said see is a subjective term. The only reason see would be subjective is if they're blind.
No. See as in you're going to see someone at the grave, basically, kind of deal. More
Right.
of a semantic, subjective kind of difference. He was meaning.
Wreck, you fluffy little knuckle fuckers, stop eating cables. No eating cables. No num.
That I have to point out that is a mighty fine set of armor that you're wearing there.
What do you have to point out?
That you're wearing a mighty fine set of armor.
I don't exactly know how I got this. I just said a phrase while touching a sword and it did this.
That's definitely a very fine set of armor. Then it is very rare to see that kind of suit, let alone one that comes with a magic sword.
Well, I guess it was forged by Hephaestus, so I don't know what to expect.
That makes too much sense.
The gods were never this involved 200 years ago.
Well, they seem to have a thing for getting involved when it's convenient for them.
Yep.
Can never be bothered to help out the living when it's going to be beneficial for somebody other than themselves. Fucking selfish fucks.
And the gods.
I swear. This world would probably be a much better place without all them running around running shit.
Oh, well. Let me know what happens when you find a way to kill him.
Oh, believe me, I most certainly will. Because if I do, I'm probably just gonna act on that.
Wait a minute.
What's up?
That's suspicious.
Didn't you just say you wanted me to tell you if I found a way to kill him?
Sarcastically, I'm pretty sure if all the gods died, I'd be dead.
I mean, you can think it's suspicious all you like. I'm a decrepit old man. What am I really gonna do?
I've seen more with less.
My fighting days are long behind me. So I believe that he said we just keep going this way. We'll be good. We should be in Alada probably within the next hour.
I mean, I don't really know. I'm just trusting the horse at this point.
Which point he's gonna lean over and he's gonna say something in a very dark sounding language. To which point the horse is gonna turn and look back at him and nod.
Yeah, I still have comprehend language, fucker.
Yes, and if my understanding is correct, that is a spell. Correct?
Which I would like to cast.
There you go. So when casting it, you'll recognize that he's speaking Abyssal to the horse, since that is a nightmare. That's one of the few languages that they actually understand. And you're going to hear
Oh
him
wait,
asking.
speaking of Abyssal,
He's going to look back and
I
nod
didn't
at you
need to
and say,
use
"Yep."
I didn't need to use comprehend language for that. My second language is Abyssal.
What language did you think it was going to be? It's a nightmare.
I don't fucking know. I don't interact with nightmares that often.
Yeah, nightmares can understand Abyssal, Common, or Infernal.
Okay. Well, my second language is Abyssal, so I don't need to use comprehend language for that.
Yeah, we'll just assume that you didn't cast it then.
Alright, thank you.
I mean, not that it's gonna fucking matter, considering the fact that you're nearly done on a long rest. So anything you did.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
But you're basically gonna hear him asking the horse how much longer it's gonna take, whether it's gonna be an hour or not. He just nods.
I'm pretty sure that's horse for it'll take as long as it takes.
Me and this old boy have actually known each other a bit. I was the one that fed him and actually caught him for that fucker back there. Of course, that was also a long time ago.
Right.
Strellis there says it is going to be about an hour, so I was actually a bit off. So I've got to ask you something, sir.
I suppose. Within reason.
What twist of fate led you to this lot? Meaning the other party members.
I was bored.
Taking up an adventure with complete strangers is one hell of a way to kill boredom.
Look, I've just been informed that I've been around for 200 years. After dying and losing sense of time, you get really, really fucking bored.
I don't doubt that. I'm not dead yet, but I still get bored as hell myself. That was another part of the reason, if I'm being 100 real honest with you. It's another part of the reason why I wanted to come.
Hey, Papa, baby. I say, Papa. Papa. Dumbass.
Oh, yes, it's been a while since I've seen that rock there. As he says this, you're going to notice that you're driving past what looks to be a giant noose.
You used to kiss yourself on it? What the what? What's wrong? What's up with the rock looking like a noose?
Mount Gallows has got a very special place in my heart.
Is it a place your love life went to die? Seriously, what's up with the noose?
Oh, it's an old legend that supposedly with all the people that have been ritualistically killed there, that's just kind of how the gods shaped the rock.
Which god?
Ares, Hades, does it really matter? No one can confirm it.
Because no one's asked the gods.
Yeah, well, we've been down that road already. Guys don't like doing anything unless it's beneficial to them.
Oh, kitty. Oh.
But
I
that's
guess.
when you...
I guess.
At this point, he's going to start lashing the reins to the cart. Basically, just to make sure that the nightmare doesn't pull away. Yes.
Like, I forget. I don't have any limbs to stretch.
You make sure and take real good care of yourself, Mr. Warrior.
Most people just call me Skeleton, since not care for my name.
Well, what is your name?
We are Revax.
Did you just say we are Revax?
We are Revax.
Okay.
No, it's Revax.
Well, in that case, then you all take good care of yourselves, Revax.
Tell me something.
Yes.
There's a story about a mortal who slept with Athena and got punished afterwards by her husband Hades. What do you know of that story?
Persephone is Hades' wife, not
Oh,
Athena.
Persephone.
Well,
Sorry.
point out.
Athena got kidnapped.
Yeah, I don't fucking know the gods. Okay.
That's why I'm just letting you know, and why she's
Yeah,
letting
yeah,
you know
yeah.
as well.
Anyway, what do you know of that story, old man?
I know that the poor bastard that slept with her supposedly was tortured for 3 years straight before Hades finally let him rest.
Well, that's why you seemed so chill with me.
It was my understanding that he messed up when he went back to torturing the poor bastard. The poor bastard just died. Kind of strange. You'd think a god of death would have more control over something like that.
Makes sense, I suppose. Makes sense if he was so chill with me when I asked him what's up with my kid.
You spoke to Hades?
Silly. I felt
What's
Yeah,
that?
you see the fuck? What's up?
it's one silly that explains a lot.
Yeah, it does explain a bit. You see the fucker with a snake for a head,
Yeah, I see him.
or snake-like features. Yeah, he's apparently some kind of herald of Hades or something. I don't fucking know.
Well, is he one of them, what you call it, cadaver soldiers or whatever?
I don't know. I think so.
Interesting.
Anyway, if that's what's happened, then that explains why Hades is so calm with me.
I've never known a mortal that actually got to speak to Hades without being tortured.
Yes, well, considering what you've told me and considering what I...
Are you eating a box? Stop eating the box, you dumbass!
Anyway,
It's not-
within good reason of proof and speculation, I believe that mortal from the 203-year-old story is me.
You don't say. Interesting. You're gonna have to let me know how everything goes for you from here on out. Because I definitely want to have a conversation with you again at some point in the future.
Yes, well, don't ask about anything before that time, because I'll tell you now, I remember nothing.
Oh, I get that. Just,
Okay.
I'd love to hear your story when you remember more of it. Like I said, you all take good care of yourselves, Rivox.
I suppose. You too. I guess we just get off the cart with all the supplies and stuff now,
Oh
then,
no,
if we're
the
here.
cart's still moving.
Uh-huh.
I'd say you're probably still another like 20 minutes from a lot of.
Ah,
But as he says that, however, he's gonna finish tying off the reins to the cart before grabbing his cane and actually jumping out.
you did what now?
He jumped out of the cart.
Woke up to, I woke up to this? The fuck?
Did you
Hey.
die?
No, but if either one of you cared to look back and see what happens, you'll see him bounce and roll for about 15 or so feet before just slowly getting up and walking away.
Me,
What the
no
fuck?
thank you. This is normal
A
human.
little bit of a pronounced limp to his gait.
Yo, bro, what the fuck?
This is a normal human. This is not a normal human. Mm-mm.
And if the two of you continue to watch, you'll notice that the decrepit little old man is slowly transforming and is in fact not a human whatsoever.
It's this.
But ultimately, what winds up standing in front of you is a very fucking large crimson dragonborn. Although, unlike normal dragonborns, this one actually happens to have a tail and wings.
Yo, what the...
And turning to look back, he's gonna give you a cocky little wave. Well, soon.
Yo, hell no. Fucking, I'm gonna ask the horse to stop.
And despite your asking, it's gonna continue running.
Nah, you fucker, you planned this, didn't you?
It was told to get you where you were going. And in that momentary blink, as you talk to the horse, you're going to turn and see that there's nothing standing where the Dragonborn was. Although he's not actually gone just yet.
Yo, how the... You know what, I don't care.
Invisibility is a funny thing sometimes. Really tends to fuck with people.
If I was on a warlock, I could just use see invisibility or detect magic.
Indeed, you could.
I can't be bothered.
Yeah, it'd be a waste of a spell slot, honestly. Before you finally sense his presence vanishing, however, he is going to telepathically reach out directly to you.
Huh. First time it's ever been done to me. Normally I'm the one doing that to other people.
By the way, my name is not Rack. Or Rag, sorry. My name is not Rag.
Rack.
Yeah, Rag.
Yeah, nice rack.
As you will come to learn in time, you will learn much more about me. My name is Shirex.
Okay.
What's that? That was, by the way, to
but that's
the
not a
entire.
character. I know.
That, by the way, was not just to Rivox. That was just sent to the entirety of the party.
Oh, you used mass message. Oh.
Yes, he did.
Big
So
giant
Paris,
dude's boss.
big giant dude's boss.
Does he have the same name?
Oh, you were paying attention and you've remembered something very important. Good job.
Yeah, what now? What does she remember?
Greg mentioned yesterday he specifically used the phrase Master Shirex.
Ah, right.
And the dude that just left, the giant fucking Dragonborn, just told you his real name was Shirex.
Hey, Tyrion, you're coming to cuddle or you gonna
Off again.
Giant's boss.
And it's about this point that the nightmare is finally going to reach Ilata. So now you're all left
Oh,
at the outskirts of the town, right outside of an inn, just wondering what the fuck happened.
don't know. Don't care. Not gonna have to skin him. Not my problem.
What's wrong with you?
Hmm?
The fuck is wrong with you?
Many things.
By the way, it may interest you to know as well, Revox, that Shirex is the one that actually took the shot at you with the Eldritch Blast.
Your spells are weak.
He's already long gone.
Don't care.
No fucks given. No fucks given. Don't care. Don't care. Time to go. Oh. But, yeah. So you have left behind the currently being rebuilt Randy Centaur and Muddy Boots and Bloody Blades and are now in a new city. The entire party is effectively barred from returning to Athens anytime soon. It's only by Greg's graces that you guys weren't hunted until you were kicked out physically. Oh. So what are you gonna do now?
Get the unconscious fuckers out the cart. And get all the shit out the cart, I guess.
At which point the driver's gonna sit up and kind of look around. Where'd the other guy go?
He was apparently a big red dragonborn that fucked off.
I need to get my eyes checked, I think, because I didn't see that.
Yeah, he was human. He polymorphed some shit, I don't know.
Fucking dragons. No wonder that fucker made the cart feel so heavy. Yeah, that would have been. Should have pointed that earlier because even polymorph, the weight pretty much still stays the same. And Shirex is pretty big fuck. He weighs about 2,000 pounds. So you would have definitely felt the cart move once you got into it. Well, if that's all then, sir, I'm gonna go ahead and take this little bastard back where he belongs.
Be nicer to the horse. And yeah, sure, do John.
Well, to be fair, he seems to enjoy when I call him bastard, but if you insist. Come on then. We gotta get back. I was just gonna look at him before effectively kicking him in the face and breaking off of the fucking cart and running. So he's effectively dead.
Makes sense.
And if before you ask, yes, he does have several daggers on him.
Yes.
What's that?
What is she what you want to do with all these like a throne of daggers?
Maybe he's trying to build a physical version of Blade Ward.
Well, I just want to grab enough of them to melt them down and turn them into a weird interpretation of God's armor.
Oh lord. I'm surprised you weren't trying to make the friggin' version of the sword. Which, ironically enough, in the moment would seem kind of fitting. So yeah, you're all now left in Alada. The cart's been destroyed. The driver was murdered. The other driver was not at all who the fuck he made himself out to be. There's now a wild nightmare running around and slowly vanishing from sight. Oh, quickly rather, but either way, you get my meaning. Oh. It's getting late too. Alrighty. So I would say it's probably about midnight, more or less, right now. What are you guys doing?
You're gonna help me drug these fuckers.
Do what?
You're gonna help me drug these fuckers.
How am I going to help you do anything?
Not you, the actual other player that's here that's hopefully not falling back asleep.
Oh, she's awake. I'm going to assume that was her way of saying that she's going to help. And knowing fucking Revox is probably going to go for the human or the snake and just leave her to deal with the other ones.
Grab the human.
I'm taking the. I was gonna take the snake and the human.
Well, you can actually grow, bitch. I ain't dragging the Minotaur around.
Physically, I am smaller than your ass.
Yeah, and you can grow 10 times my ass. So fucking grow and carry the Minotaur.
I fucking rage. Do you want me to rage?
Probably not smart outside of combat.
Exactly.
And
Sad as it is, the Minotaur is probably the biggest normal party member at the moment.
Wait, so who do you think you would rather have him dragging him? Me or you?
Considering who you're asking, we can both discern exactly what Revox's answer is going to be. That's the crazy part, too. A little over 2 hours, and Roll20 still has not loaded for him.
I'm not particularly mad about it since it's all RP anyway.
Well, yeah, I kind of planned for most of it to be an RP tonight anyway. But yeah. No, she had directly asked Revox a question, though.
Hmm?
You want to repeat that for him, Em?
What?
I said, do you want to repeat the question that Eris just asked Revox?
Do you think you would rather have dragging him? Me or you?
I don't fucking care. Oh no.
The human and my brother.
Hmm?
You're dragging the big ass cow thing.
Yes, whatever, get on with it.
You're just going to hear the Minotaur mutter in his sleep. I resent that.
Yeah, resent shit when you're awake, you fat fuck.
So you're going to drag them all in. And luckily enough, the rooms that you will have are right at the front of the inn. Nice and convenient for Mr. Middlebones.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, well, I know that you're probably starting to get tired as fuck if you're not already, dude. And I know that M is still suffering, so might as well go ahead and call
You
it
wanna...
here.
Yeah, okay.
You
So
said
you wanna call her here, you can call her here.
Yeah. I mean, the wife's getting off of work here in about an hour, and I gotta make sure and get shit put away before she gets off of work so we don't have to worry about anything interrupting our time together. Alrighty. Well, it's been fun. It was a bit of a weird one tonight, but thank you again for everybody who did come stop by the stream. You two have a great night, and we will be back next Thursday for session 8. Any closing comments you got for YouTube there, Emmy?